Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Love and Riyadh show. I'm your host, Sarah. And today we'll be discussing some chocolate news. Gen Z's sweet tooth is reshaping Saudi's chocolate game, with sales reaching $1.23 billion spent on chocolate. Can you believe that? And we're going to talk about some big moves where foreigners now will be able to own property in the kingdom starting from January 2026. Yay! Let's talk about it. Okay, up first with the chocolatey news. Let's talk sweet. I think there's a Turkish saying where it says, start sweet, or let's talk about sweet things while we eat sweet things. So if you want to listen to this podcast and eat your chocolate, that would be a good idea. So, Gen Z's sweet tooth is reshaping Saudi's chocolate game. Well, mainly not Gen Z. If you know, like Saudis or Arabs in general, they love to like visit each other. And every time we visit each other, we always get some kind of sweet thing with us. And if you live in Riyadh or Jeddah or anywhere around the kingdom, you would know how much we have a lot of like chocolate stores and bakeries and stuff. And basically you can find chocolate everywhere, like a very good, not chocolate, just chocolate like plain chocolate. No, you would find like something with caramel, you would find something with nuts, sometimes with mousses and stuff. That's delicious. Like, yeah, you can find it at like even small coffee shops. You can find like high quality chocolate. Like you would never go to a place in Saudi, especially in Riyadh, because I live in Riyadh. I experienced this firsthand. You can never find a poor quality chocolate. So it's not just Gen Zs. It's just like Arabs in general who live in Riyadh, where sales reached $1.23 billion. Wow. Okay, let's talk a bit about like facts. So 50% of Saudi chocolate is made locally. True, I'm a witness of that. So local manufacturing is cutting down imports while leveling up quality of more Saudi-made sweetness on the shelves, and the market's loving it. And this started a while back. Like I remember the chocolate and cafes things started like popping up more and more ever since 2016. And in general, we always have like delicious sweets and delicious pastries and stuff in Saudi. But now like with these local small businesses, it's getting like a lot. So where does the Gen Z part come in? I'm a Gen Zer myself, but I'm not a big fan of chocolate. But I know like when you crave chocolate, you can always find chocolate here in Saudi. So how is Gen Z reshaping the chocolate market in Saudi Arabia? Well, with over half the population under 25, me included, trends are shifting, and fast studies show focus with me, 2 out of 3 kids eat chocolate twice a day. Not kids, but like people who are under 25. And it's true, like sometimes you would go have a nice, like delicious, healthy breakfast, and then you want to have like the coffee, the afternoon coffee. And of course that coffee's got to have some chocolate on the side. So yeah, they get chocolate then. And then there's like the midday coffee, gotta have a chocolate with that. We're not talking about healthy, but we're talking about like chocolate. So yeah, but like in a moderate amount, like they wouldn't eat a very big amount of chocolate, just, like a little bitty chocolate stuff. And like I have another proof on that is like you already know, if you live in Saudi, if you visit Saudi, you already know, but I'm gonna just put this out there. Do you remember when the Dubai chocolate trend like started trending? You remember how fast small businesses in Riyadh just quickly got to making the Dubai chocolate here, where now you can find a very exact replica of the Dubai chocolate here in Riyadh, and basically everywhere. But like, I remember when it came, like not even a week passed and we already have like places remaking these delicious chocolates. So yeah. And also, like our nation wouldn't eat any kind of chocolate. The average person in Saudi spends over $41 on chocolate in 2023. Like, that's a study from like 2023, but like the average person in the year 2023 would spend $41 on chocolate. I don't know how much is that in reals, but like that's a lot. Anyways, and that's like 10 times more than the regional average. Wow. And guess what? Fun fact, 66% said they're happy to pay more for the good stuff. And yeah, like you can always get delicious chocolate, but sometimes there are specific spots that you can get like very high value chocolate here, and coffee as well. Like these two, you would never fail to find good quality coffee and chocolate. And I'm not talking about Saudi coffee. I'm talking about Saudi coffee. I'm talking about black coffee, V60, whatever you call it. Every foreigner or every tourist whoever came here and tried the V60 admitted like it's delicious. It's not like the Americano that you're used to or the machine coffee. No, it's like it's got a hint of sweetness kind of thing. Yeah, a good curve of the sweetness of the chocolate. So yeah, if you ever want some good chocolate, just visit Riyadh. And if you're already in Riyadh, this is your sign to get you some chocolate. Another big news from Saudi Arabia. Foreigners will now be able to own property in the kingdom starting January 2026. The new law, approved by the cabinet and led by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, opens up ownership in key cities like Riyadh and Jeddah. So, the new law allows non-Saudis to own property designated in designated areas, especially in cities like Riyadh and Jeddah, while placing special conditions on ownership in Mecca and Medina. So, the cabinet has officially approved. The new law was approved during a cabinet meeting led by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman himself. Yeah. So, what Mecca and Medina will have special conditions and it's a major, this is a major step forward in real estate reform, but starting on January 2026. So next year, we're halfway through the year. We're now in July, and there's August, September, October, November, December. We only have 5 months left. Wow, we're already so close to that. So inshallah, it's gonna be some good stuff. And when the time comes, I'm pretty sure we're gonna give you some more details, even more details on what to do and where to go and what, all the specific details. And that is it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a good listen. And yeah, that is it for tonight. Good night.
Thank you for tuning into the Love in Riyadh podcast as part of the Augustus Media Podcast Network. Please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcast from.